We left Nevada and headed southwest to Joshua Tree. The large solar farms we passed along the way were huge. We also passed right by the Mojave National Preserve. We are in Joshua Tree, and yesterday our steps stopped coming in and out. So we ran to Home Depot and bought that ladder so that we could go in and out and also get Ty in and out. Don has ordered some parts. There are like 3 parts that work it. There's a controller, there's a motor, and an actuator. And he's checking it today to see what actually is the problem. This is kind of known to happen on these. They eventually go out. So he is working on all of this right now. Well, here's his little workspace. We've had to really help Ty in and out because, of course, Murphy's Law. This site is so downhill that when the bus levels itself, it put it very high up. So you can see this is like, no, Ty, stay. This is like at hip level. I mean, it's right here. And I mean, it would be a challenge coming in and out anyway, just because we'd have to add our little extra step that we have right here, and that makes it a challenge for Ty, because that is kind of high. But right now he wants to come out, but the stairs are not stable. We've been helping him in and out on the ladder, that gorilla ladder. So hopefully we can get this, get it all fixed. What are you doing? Are you trying to come out? Are you wondering why we're both out here? Oops, that's blowing around. Those steps are not stable. They're not real steps. They're just sticking out. Yeah. Poor little boy. You're stuck inside. He's not happy. He wants to be out. He wants to be wherever we are. We'll get you out. In 1936, President Franklin Roosevelt proclaimed the park Joshua Tree National Monument, but in 1994, it was renamed Joshua Tree National Park. The park protects 792,510 acres, with over 80% of it managed as wilderness, where the Mojave and Colorado Deserts converge. Being a true desert, summer temperatures reach over 100 degrees. The most spectacular features are the obvious Joshua trees and Flintstone-like boulders. But the wild-armed Joshua tree is not really a tree, but a part of the yucca species. They can grow over 40 feet at 1 inch per year. They do produce clusters of cream-colored flowers February through April. We did a hike in Hidden Valley. It's typical of most of the hikes in the park. It's pretty flat and it would be easy for most people. It's 62 and very windy. although the sun's out, so it doesn't feel too bad. Who do we have in here? Who do we have in here? Hey! What are you doing? The Geology Tour Road takes you close to a lot of geological examples. There are cinder cones and examples of volcanic activity all around. The jumbled boulders actually began underground, the result of volcanic activity. Water separated the cracks and rounded the edges as the surface soil eroded, leaving the pile of boulders that we see today. That is a cinder cone. Sits on a fault line. Goes through the park. Queen Valley Road is another great drive with several trailheads along the way. We love the thousands of Joshua trees that we could only see from this dirt road. Totally worth the drive. The hike to see Arch Rock and Heart Rock was easy and almost a scavenger hunt, just trying to find them. There's Heart Rock, if you couldn't tell. We just hiked to Heart Rock after seeing Arch Rock. Lots of people. It's Good Friday, so lots of people. But we met another couple, originally from Wisconsin, but now they live in Scottsdale, and they're campers as well. But we met them out here on the trail and kind of stood and talked with them for a while. Super nice couple. If you're watching, want to say hi to Carla and Lenny. We enjoyed meeting you guys, and we hope to run into you again. Wave bye. All of the rock formations and boulders make for a great place to climb, and we saw several. I'm coming up the back way. See if I can get to Skull Rock. This isn't the way you normally would come in. Let's see. Can I do it? I saw people coming from this way. And that's why they call it Skull Rock. We just got to Split Rock. You can drive right to it. And there.
Oh, that's okay.
The Split Rock. It's a boulder. We just drove up. I believe it's called Lost Horse Canyon, or I'm not sure, Lost Horse something. The horse is lost. The tall mountain to the right is Mount San Jacinto, which is 10,831 feet high. Palm Springs is in the valley below it. The Coachella Valley below stretches 50 miles and contains the Salton Sea to the far left. It is also home to huge citrus and date growers who use water from the Colorado River to irrigate their crops. The Cholla Cactus Garden contains the jumping Cholla cactus, also known as teddy bear cholla. That's not because they're huggable, but because their many stickers are long and appear like fur in the light. This is the Ocotillo Patch, where you not only see a lot of blooming spidery ocotillo, but also beaver tail cactus and more. We drove through the beautiful Cottonwood Mountains on our way to Palm Springs. It was an amazing sight to see the lush lemon and orange groves, vineyards, and date palm groves after being in the desert. We had to go see the Salton Sea, but we're sad to see that the once beautiful lake with a thriving marina is all but abandoned. A good friend of ours used to water ski and compete out of that very marina years ago. We finally got to see Palm Springs, an interesting town that sits at the base of Mount San Jacinto. Joshua Tree Lake RV and Campground is really like an oasis in the desert. They have a pond with trees and areas of art around it. It is a unique place with large sites and is very convenient to Joshua Tree and the park entrance. I recommend anyone looking for a camping spot close to Joshua Tree National Park should look into this one. Anyway, this is where we are in 201. There are sites for campers there. Sites are nice and big, and they've got oleander bushes on either side, which is nice. Here we are. It was good timing because I got our delivery that will hopefully fix our steps.